Hey folks, Gary here, doing a daily Bible reading for Thursday morning. And I'm here with, let's take a picture there. Yeah, it's Clifford. Clifford the safety dog. Hey Cliff. Anyways, we're doing the daily Bible reading today. Good boy. And we're looking at the life of Abram before his name was Abraham, and how God had called him on this journey, called him into a new life. And we left off yesterday in chapter 12 where Abraham really blew it in Egypt. And so after doing that, we hit chapter 13, and we're going to look at verses 1 to 4. So what do you do when you really blow it? So Abraham went up from Egypt, he and his wife and all that he had, and Lot with him, into the Negev. Now, Abraham was very rich in livestock, in silver and in gold, and he journeyed on from the Negev as far as Bethel to the place where his tent had been at the beginning. So first off, Abraham's rich. We kind of get that anyways, but he's pretty wealthy. One thing I get from that, wealth does not buy you peace of mind at all. He was wealthy before, and yet he still was living in fear, and that's why he got in trouble in Egypt. So his wealth wasn't actually providing him any security at all. We think, if I was just rich, I'd feel secure. No, your security has to be found in God. So let's continue on. So he's in Bethel, right? Near Bethel. At first. And there Abraham, at the beginning, between Bethel and Ai, or I. So I pronounce it I. To the place where he had made an altar at the first. And there Abraham called upon the name of the Lord. So what does Abraham do? Abraham's blown it in Egypt. So what does he do? He goes back to the place where he had an encounter with God, where he met with God. He goes back to that place. That's wise. We should all do that. Now, it doesn't mean it has to be a specific location. Abraham does that, and they did that in the Old Testament. But here's the thing. You don't have to go to a special location. You don't have to go to a special place. Okay, sometimes we will consecrate a place, like we'll consecrate a church or a sanctuary and say, this is for you only, God. And that's good. But you don't have to go to a special place to meet with God. Honestly, you don't. You do. You have to go to a special place. You have to go here and you have to go here. That's the special place you have to go to. Whether you're in a subway, whether you're in a busy street in New York, whether you're out in a field here in Saskatchewan, or you're in a backyard in BC, it doesn't matter where you go. What matters is this and this, that you seek God more than you seek anything else, and you call out upon his name. That's what matters, because that's where you met him in the first place. You didn't meet him in a location. People get crazy about that, saying that's got to be it. You didn't meet him in a location. You met him in your heart. Okay? You met him in your mind. You met him, and it was very, very real. And you can have that experience anywhere. It's just a matter of getting this and this right and saying, God, I need you. I need to hear from you. Praise him and worship him and seek him more than anything else. It might mean you have to shut everything off around you, but that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But it's not about location. That's what I want to say. It's getting back to him and the relationship you have with him. You do that, man, you find your security in that. You find your hope in that. You find your future in that. So seek him more than anything else.